And what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing once again? Welcome into our fourth race of the evening. And again, we still have 2 more to go after this, so just about halfway done at this point. So plenty more action tonight. Why did that? There it is. I love that VLC player. Well, actually, that's Fubar this time that I can give crap to. On that note, though, we got ourselves another race about to start, as I just said. So we got TrainwreckJP, your AFC East leader, looking to hopefully get himself a win and get, well, again, quote-unquote leader. He's tied for the lead, I should say, and actually Video Game Freak does have the tiebreaker on him at the moment. So technically speaking, he's not leading, although he is tied for the top stats-wise. Again, there's a tiebreaker involved with that. We'll explain later. But he's going to be facing off against PrincezzxDiana on the right-hand side. And again, I know these two are in a call. Feel free to start if you guys need to at any point. So don't let me hold you up in any way, shape, or form. On that note, though, there's a link to get into both of their channels. So go say what's up to Trainwreck and PrincezzxDiana if y'all would. And like I said, we're going to do a best 2 out of 3 here through the womb, too. So whoever kills off Mom's Heart first, is going to wind up getting a point added on at the bottom of the screen where you see those zeros right now. And again, there are 7 banned items on the way down. Team no crown. I mean, team yes crown. I mean, oh god. No, seriously. Good luck to you both. So we're off and running here. Again, there's 7 banned items. Nobody's allowed to pick up on the way down. Here comes the link up on Spazbot. You see all those items there. Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, the Shovel, and Toothpicks. Toothpicks are the only one out of those that you can ever pick up. And again, you can either re-roll them or take them if you want. They're pretty crappy, though. But again, if you don't have your D6 and they show up, at least then you can take them. One way to look at it. Like I said, though, pretty much no glitching allowed. It has to have some type of risk involved with it. I just saw a bunch of questions. You have to have a risk involved with whatever it is that you're doing for it to be allowed. So something like the, excuse me, can't think of the name, Kamikaze glitch we allow because it still runs the risk of damaging you. And let's see, we got Trainwreck going to pick up, excuse me, Mr. Mega. But a little bit of health on Diana's side. Yes, she will actually take this one. So both off and running here. We got Mr. Mega, increased blast damage and blast radius for Trainwreck. And he's just about done with the Stuka Flies. And again, not even needing the one bomb trick here. Pinned just about halfway dead over on Diana's side, so we'll be evening this out very quickly here. Although damage up on Trainwreck's tiers, he'll be the first to be moving on down to the basement too. And again, the first to not get an expansion version of the floor. Rikala, thank you. Holy crap, thank you very much. I can't low code, but I can do this. Hey, the thought is all that matters on that one. So we get the idea there. Seriously, thank you very much. And there's that Hierophant card on Diana's side. Look at all of this health that she's rocking here. So a little bit of movement speed down with that pill. Amazingly, she actually took one. I'm kind of shocked by that. But pretty nice health build going on here. She'll be onto her basement too, which in this case is a, another expansion version, the Cellar. And speaking of damage, Trainwreck picking up even more here. Notice that one of his tiers is red, one of them is white. That is actually a difference in tier damage, believe it or not. But half of his tiers get a damage up again. So very lucky find for him. Let's see, Samson's Lock or the Tick? Looks like no choice there. She's going to take Samson's Lock, and Diana going to keep that. That gives her a random chance as she kills enemies that she gets about a half a damage up per kill per room. And again, that'll max out at 3, and again, it is just random with the trinket. With the actual item itself, it's guaranteed. The trinket is random. But both are going to move on to their basement 2 bosses at the exact same time. And again, we got Famine on the right side, champion version for that matter, so let's all greet him with the oh-so-popular... And then on the left, Trainwreck, just about the same amount of damage done on Larry Jr.'s here. And again, there's 2 of them you have to watch out for. If you can, though, let's say you put a bomb right down in the center of them. If you time that right, you hit every single part of that, you're probably going to kill it in one shot. Speaking of Team Yes Ground, look what we got. Pageant Boy on Trainwreck's side. So a little bit of money and a God Room. Diana getting that cube of meat and a devil deal. So free item on Trainwreck's is going to be the Scapular. Ooh, technically sort of free item for Diana as well. Real quick, Scapular, if Trainwreck gets down to half a red heart, will spawn a, one of those full blue soul hearts that you just saw him pick up for him. And again, also just got Guppy's Head, which we saw quite extensively used in the last race. Every room you get a charge on that, and it gives you anywhere between 2 and 6 attack flies. And again, Diana went into that devil deal where normally you'd have to pay hearts to actually get items. In this case, technically could be the same thing. You have to fight a mini-boss to get a freebie out of this. And you'll wind up with the the lump of coal, the cube of coal. That'd be interesting. No, it wouldn't. Nobody wants that. Either way, it turns your tiers cold-colored, obviously, and as they grow or go further on the screen, excuse me, they're going to grow in size and damage output. Alright, so there's that lump of coal, and again, moving on down to her second floor. We're both on Caves 1 now, and again, those mini-bosses going strong. Yet another one. We got Wrath being taken care of here by Trainwreck. Ooh, that was kind of a cheesy bomb. Speaking of bombs, we got Mr. Boom. Not quite as effective. He's going to take that Guppy's head with him, no question. But that would be a one-time space use bomb. Same type of damage that is Mr. Mega's got. What's up, Simmy? How you doing? Alright, about that curse room on Diana's side. She's been pretty lucky with him so far. More pills. They haven't been kind to her yet, and she's going to pass on them this time. And again, no real luck out of those lock chests. She had to keep thinking about those for a second, and none of those thoughts tended to pay off. I forgot to change the time on it. Oh well. Crap happens. That's why you guys have to go to BOILeR.org. Bookmark that page, guys. Trust me on this. Alright, so Diana going to be the first onto her boss fight here, amazingly enough, as she had a very, very, very short Caves 1. Again, picked up Spider Butt in her item room. And again, you saw it used right there, actually slowed everything down, damaged it. And the main important thing there, yeah, you do get some damage, and we should have actually looked at that. I didn't even think to see how much it was. Either way, though, you get damage on everything in the room, so depending on when on this fight, like let's say she used it right now, you'd probably knock every one of those enemies into that last stage. So that can actually be quite helpful. The slowdown effect, honestly, is one of the better things in it, though. Again, Train just about done with his fight of Peep here, so both are going to be moving on to Caves 2. Super Bandage, thank you, about a full red heart heal, 1 red heart and 2 soul hearts there for PrincezzxDiana. And again, she'll be the first momentarily here onto Caves 2. Trainwreck just going to be a second or two behind, getting a little bit more range up with Mom's Lipstick. Couple extra flies, and moving on down. So both in regular Caves 2 versions of the floor, looking pretty good on their health, and their builds for that matter. I'm liking both of these. What's up, Fearless? How you doing? Again, Trainwreck, well, this could be a very, very, very short floor. Let's see what he chooses to do here. He's got to know they're pretty well line in line at the moment. That could be a huge help. Also, that dime might help quite a bit, so might as well use Bomb for it. And yes, Trainwreck will head on into his boss fight. Guaranteed cube of meat at the end of this as he's fighting Pestilence, one of the horsemen. So he'll have 1 orbital that'll block shots and still do 7 damage to anything that happens to walk into it. So let's see, Diana gonna bomb out of that dead-end room, and she's gonna hope to come across her item room slightly before her boss fight if she can. Yeah, that dime chime. For those that don't know, all last week while we were doing the charity marathon, and it still works on BOILeR.org for that matter. But if a donation comes in, you'll actually hear that sound on BOILeR.org every time. Ooh, this could make the decision a little easier. How about another free item here? And the Holy Grail. Heck yes, 1 health up and flying ability for Trainwreck. So this may be an item room skip. And indeed it will, because he is not going to bother going back and finding that, where Diana just happened to cross hers. And there you see, making up for it, finding his item room immediately in the Depths 1, with that time advantage as well as TrainwreckJP. What's up, Stinking? Hopefully I got that right. Yes, it is. Stinking. How you doing? So, Ghost Baby now following around Trainwreck as well. That'll be base damage tiers. Excuse me, they also have a, why can I not think of the right word for it? The Ouija tier effect, spectral tiers on them. So they'll be able to go through rocks like you can see. And speaking of likewise items, Diana actually just picked up Mr. Mega, so 5 free bombs. She had none. And again, that also gives her that increased damage and blast radius on them. Yeah, what's up, Chris? And speaking of those short floors, Trainwreck again coming across his boss fight almost instantaneously. These have been very, very short. He only went that 1 wrong direction and only for 1 extra room for that matter. Excuse me, 2 extra rooms, I can't count. And gonna head right on in for yet another follower guaranteed at the end of this. Little Gish will be the reward from fighting Gish here, which if you guys know Edmund's games, that's actually a harken back to one of them. Again, nothing too scary with this guy. He jumps a little bit, he spawns those mini Gishes. Nothing too scary. Here come those mini... Oh, actually, I take it back. This one will be the mini boss, or the mini spawning. And once again, here go the spawns. Nothing scary though, like I said. So you'll wind up with Little Gish, which will shoot out those Tartiers. It'll slow down both the movement speed and shot speed of anything. And how about another God Room showing up? Wow, the amount of these is getting kind of ridiculous. Swing and a miss. That Bible showed up quite a few times today, so let's see those no Bibles. And Diana also at the God Room, getting Guardian Angel for a double speed orbital on top of her 2 pieces of Cube Meat Boy. 2 pieces? 2 cubes of Meat Boy. Wow, I can't talk today. Either way, Curse of Darkness for Trainwreck as he's on Necropolis. In this case, it's Depths 2. You can't really tell because it doesn't show you the number, but that is Depths 2. Also into a Curse Room, finding himself that second piece of Guppy, so he's 2/3 of the way to being exceptionally overpowered. And he's going to really hope to find one more here, although he's only got 2 more to find total. So we'll see if this does pay off, because he's got the Dead Cat and Guppy's Paw. Hopefully he finds the Paw. The Dead Cat would not be preferable here. Alright, finally getting himself a trinket. Ooh, how did Trainwreck not take damage there? That was kind of lucky. There's Gluttony, so like I said, we're gonna see all the mini-bosses today. We've got like 1 more to find. There's very few left at this point, and it's probably just Super Gluttony. But let's see, that half an Eternal Heart. Might as well. He's got 2 Soul Hearts to protect it, so Trainwreck gonna take that if he were to get to the next floor, or find a second one here on the steps too. That'll turn into a full Red Heart container for him. So Tara, how you doing tonight? Yeah, at this point, like, it's kind of counteracted by the fact that Trainwreck, I guarantee, would be more than happy to take the 9 Lives Dead Cat to make full-on Guppy. He would do it, I guarantee. But I'm sure he would have liked to have had that far earlier on, and like the knowledge that he was going to get the other 2 pieces, because at least that way you can build some health up along with it on one of your lives. So I don't know, he would still take it. I would do it too in a heartbeat, but it gets riskier. Ooh, how do we get to that without damage? Will this work? Not really. Oh god, there we go. Alright, the small rock on Trainwreck's side is going to give him a movement speed down, but it will up his damage and his fire rate on his shots. Woo! Shellring, did you really just do this? What did you just do? Oh man, now we gotta go to the homepage. Whoa! We got up to 13,700 Shellring. Jeez Louise, thank you. Holy crap. $130 added in, so again, we're still raising money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and there you go. We're up to 13,700 now total raised. It just keeps going. Let's see that no cancer spam. That goes for anybody, because even without the sub emotes, you guys can see those if you have a Taku's chat add-on, so let's see that spam. Alright, Joker card's actually going to be very handy. That's a guaranteed way into a Devil Deal, or, ooh, geez, or a God Room. Wow, Sun card and a Joker card. Yeah, Joker first. I would be doing that. He's thinking about if he wants to take that risk of it being a... Oh, jeez Louise. Really? Let's see those no Bibles for a second time on Trainwreck's side. Now he has to remember how to get back to that room that he was just in so he can pick up that Sun card. Excuse me. Unbelievable. And that's one of the trolly things to not being able to pick up items and put them back down this year, is that you can find them more than once in the same run at that point. Yeah, God is being a troll. Alright, where was that room at? I don't see the bomb residue. Nope. Where the heck was that room? This is the problem with Curse of Darkness levels, is now you gotta figure out where the heck it was. Nope, that ain't it either. Oh, it is. I'll be damned. Haha! So there's that Sun card Trainwreck was looking for. That's going to be a 3 use. That'll full heal his red hearts, damage everything in the room for, I think it's about 100. It's pretty nasty. It's either 60 or 100 again, I forget which. We'll also give him a full-on map reveal, including the compass effect. Oh, seriously, thank you very much, Sheller. Ooh, and look at this Trainwreck finding his item room and boss fight connected together once again. Speaking of those Guppy items, how about Guppy's tail for the second time tonight here? So that's going to give Diana same thing that Trainwreck sees. A lot more locked chests in this case spawn. So hopefully you get or have a lot of keys, I should say, because you're going to get a lot less spawning for you. Yeah, Mom's Bra. That's a good item. Jeez, let's see. Do you replace it though? Oh, God. Well, forget it. Might as well just take the head with you at this point. How did he get shot? That was cheesy. Train, move. There you go. I was gonna say, please get out of the doorway before that shoots you again. But he'll be moving on into his mom's foot fight. I say this backwards every time. You'd think by now I'd be over that. Either way, though, Blue Mom is going to spawn nothing but expansion level enemies. And you see those splitting spiders? I hate those little buttlicker guys because they'll turn on a dime. The spiders are the worst, though, honestly, because you do not see them coming. And next thing you know, they are right up on you. And they glue to you. They are annoying. Woo! Just dodging that hand swipe. Very nice move there by Trainwreck. And again, there you see Diana has also found her boss fight on the right side. Just has to take care of this kind of trolly room. Again, with enough range, she should be able to clear this almost no issue. And there's that last shot in on Trainwreck's side. So Squeezy gives him a fire rate increase, couple of soul hearts. Definitely going to take the Polaroid here. He's got plenty of bombs, might as well. Polaroid's going to give you a, a 5-second damage shield. When you take damage, if it gets you down below a full red heart to do so. So again, the way that I said that, keep in mind, if you're the blue baby, you have no red hearts. So if you get hit, you get taken below a full red heart, right? Guaranteed 5 seconds of damage shield. And again, Red Mom, you can see the difference between these two fights that these two have had here. Almost said guys, and then would have gotten in trouble for that. Anyways, Red Mom going to stop her foot down a lot more often, every now and then, probably right about here. Or here. There you go. The eyeballs will open up and give you a little triple shot. Nothing too scary, though. You just have to go back and forth in the center of the room. No, damage shield off of the Polaroid is infinite amount of times per room. As long as you keep yourself, like, let's say that you have half a red heart and you have a ton of soul hearts. Same theory. If you get hit for that soul heart, you still have less than half a red heart when you take the damage. Or less, I should say, than a full red heart when you take the damage. Therefore, yeah, it still works. So it's pretty scary how overpowered that can get if you have the right type of setup going. And again, Train finding his boss fight here, he's going to have a very, hopefully, short run with the full-on map reveal to his next one, but makes his way right on over. There's Teratoma. Gee, does that look familiar, guys? Maybe Train wants to stomp out cancer. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, see, we're killing no cancer. All I'm saying, no cancer. Or spiders. Screw those things. But mostly no cancer. Yeah. Alright, so there's the item box. One of everything, including a trinket, 1 bomb, 1 key, 1 coin, 1 card. And let's see. Ace of Spades would be more chance of card spawns. Might be better than the Polaroid, honestly. Because you're going to use up that Sun card immediately. So we'll see Train probably walk into a room, pop that Sun card. Or we can get a Judgy Please with his 11 cents. Let's hit that up real quick if you would. Yeah, 1 key, he's not even going to bother. At this point, I think Train's pretty happy with that build. He doesn't have to worry about it. He knows that Diana's in Womb 1 at the moment, so not too far behind him. He's just going to make his way straight on over. I can't believe he hasn't hit that Sun card yet. He may just save it at this point, knowing where he's going. Temperance Machine spawns a Blood Machine. Or Temperance card, I should say, spawns a Blood Machine. Not really that useful. But again, knowing that he's only got the 1 more room to clear, that's basically a full health pill sitting in Trainwreck's hand. Or a way to shale if he wanted the Joker card. This game's being evil tonight. Again, if you go into a Devil Deal, basically, that's going to be your way down, or God Room for that matter, at the end of Womb 2, is going to be your way down to shale, no matter which it is. But again, Train only had that 1 more room to clear. I don't blame him on this one. He's just going to head straight on in and fight Mom's hard, looking for a 1-0 lead. All right, I love this double bomb technique, and Trainwreck, again, with those Mr. Mega Bombs doing excessive extra damage here. And at this point, might as well Sun Card it, because, yeah, I was going to say it's going to damage everything in the room. It's going to clear it out for you, and with a couple extra tears, that's going to finish it off. And there you go. Wow, didn't even get hit by those exploding... Wow. That was a hell of a dodge for standing still. I got to say, Train, that was skill, bro. Skills. You got some. Now, you can't dodge a train in Mirror's Edge, but, you know, cough, cough, highlights from the marathon, cough, cough. Train had a train wreck moment. Let's, anyways, moot point. Go back in the highlights, you can see it. It's good. But on that note, like I said, 1-0 lead on Trainwreck's side. Very nicely done. Oh, God, I talk. Very nicely done, though, by TrainwreckJP. So 1-0 lead, and again, he's going to be looking for his 9th win of the year if he can win the next round. You can see we're going to get them both reset, though. So, again, Diana also being a partner. Let me give you a link into both of their channels. Go support them both. Go wish them both good luck for round 2. We're probably both going to run some ads. I'm definitely running ads, so I'm sure Diana will, too. But again, go watch hers real quick. I'll be right back on the other side of this, guys. So give us about 2 minutes, and we'll get round number 2 underway. Or it logged me out of my Twitch account while I was still typing in chat and everything. That's interesting. So give me a second here. Let me sign back in, and then we'll run those ads, because what the hell happened here? I don't know. And it still says that I'm not using constant bitrate. I'd like to point that out, so something might be a little glitchy with that still. Anyways, let's run those ads. All right, there we go. Oh, crap. Well, I had 3 minutes again. I'm a jackass. God damn it. Crump's not paying attention. No wonder it never updated my title. It's because it logged me out. Jesus Christ, it still didn't update it. There we go. Alright, wow. So Twitch being a little glitchy, sorry for that. That's supposed to say 10 Eastern up there, guys, so whoops. Now, whatever. At least I think I'm logged back in now. We'll find out the hard way in a minute. Anyway, sorry for the 3 minutes of ads. I'm an idiot. And when I log back in, I assumed that it would set it to 2 minutes where I had it. Nope, set it to 3 minutes. So I apologize for that. On that note, we're back and we're ready for round number 2, where we got TrainwreckJP leading 1-0 right now over PrincezzxDiana. And again, all apologies there. That was my own stupidity. So again, we'll start up round number 2 at their earliest convenience. Whenever they're ready, they're on a call together. So let me get you a link into both of their channels. And there you go. Actually, folks beat me to it. Thank you, guys. So again, same rules apply. We'll be racing through the womb too. Same 7 banned items, and they'll be off and racing whenever they're ready. Alright, so Mom's Bra for Diana gonna start off. We got a Curse of Darkness, believe it or not, on Trainwreck's side. Again, nothing too much to worry about that, though, because you're really gonna have small floors here. Curse Room may be worth it. Again, Mom's Bra, though, will give you about 7 seconds of... Ooh, geez, we'll give you 7 seconds of pause time on any enemy in the room. And again, against the boss fight, that is huge. So going on into a Curse Room for Trainwreck, and once again, one of the 3 pieces of Guppy shows up. So early on Guppy's head. And there you see those same flies that he was producing last time. We'll also take the Celtic Cross, 33% chance that if he gets hit and takes damage, that's going to give him a 5-second invincibility shield. Alright, once again we got Famine showing up, so we all know what to do. Let's all... and Famine, if you would. And again, Pink Widow just about dead over on Trainwreck's side. We're pretty even here, Diana with a very slight damage advantage. Ooh, and now an even bigger one as Trainwreck actually got stomped there. Ouch. That's the problem with the Jumping Widow. She's real fast. So again, there's that cube of meat. 7 damage to anything it touches. Block shots for you should it happen to cross them, I should say. And again, she'll be moving on down to her basement too, so full floor lead at the moment. Oh, wow. And how about that Dr. Fetus showing up? Too bad that isn't a takeable item, and she doesn't have her D6 because she replaced it for the Mom's Bra on the last floor. So let's see those no fetuses. And again, Trainwreck picked up Max's head there, so you want to talk about a nice overpowered item? Hello, these tiers. So notice the very slight knockback that he's putting on this boss. Bosses are a little bit different in this aspect. They don't move back quite as far, but nice knockback on those tiers, and there you see it really coming into play. But again, nice damage increase on those. Dr. Fetus is banned because it turns all your tiers into bombs for you. So again, very, very overpowered. Not just for the damage it does, because you go from doing, let's see, just shy of 4 damage every tier to about 10 times as much. So it's very overpowered just for that. But that also comes in the fact that you could just bomb through every single door on your way through this. And like, let's say Train didn't like this room. Like, yeah, you know what, we're going to bomb out the bottom room. Oh, look, I found whatever it might be. Or, you know, maybe he gets a dead end here. He would bomb right back out free of charge. Ooh, another Curse Room paying off to an extent. We got yet another Bible. Thankfully, Trainwreck got to re-roll this one. Not really that great of an item out of it with the scapular, but for free, might as well take it. Excuse me. So again, if you get down to half a red heart, that'll spawn 1 full blue soul heart for you once per room. And there you see that freeze effect on Mom's Bra for Diana. She keeps Monstro frozen in the center here. I know, Trainwreck and all these Bibles tonight, like, jeez. And again, he'll real quickly be into the same room that Diana is, who is just finishing off her Monstro fight. And gonna get a little bit of health up, move on down to the caves. Trainwreck gonna fight Famine, so once again, everybody, if you would, to Famine. So, same item that Diana has is going to wind up on Trainwreck's build, and excuse me, he'll wind up having, geez Louise, this is what happens when you say Diana's name last, you wind up calling somebody else a female. Whoops. Either way, though, he winds up with the cube of meat floating around that she also had from beforehand, because Krups is an idiot. Anyways, you get the idea. Moving right on to his item room here in Caves 1. Again, Diana with the Caves XL floor also just found herself a library. He's going to have 2 item rooms and 2 back-to-back boss fights here. So it's all a matter of timing on finding these. Strain also needs to find himself a key to be able to get into that item room he just came across. Alright, so Diana with cancer, again, that is not banned anymore. It was only during the actual charity marathon itself, which is why we were raising money in the first place. Real quick, you just saw what the Bloody Penny does on Trainwreck's side. As he picks up coins, he's got a chance that he gets half a red heart to spawn. Wow, really? Look, they both got stuck? Really? He got that lucky in this room? Holy crap. Oh, no. Get out of the wall. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. He has no bombs. Uh-oh. 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 That's a problem. Well, that's a reset. Ouch. Yeah, without any bombs, there was nothing he could do there, so wow. There goes that run out the, right out the door. How's he gonna damage it? He shot tears at it in every single direction, had no bombs. He had nothing left he could do. Yeah, there's a contingency plan. Have a bomb on you, which Trainwreck didn't have any left. That's literally all he could have hoped for, though. Alright, Sadonian gonna double, or, excuse me, give you those, double tiers, basically, if you look up in the, in the arrows section in the center of the top of the screen. Yeah, that troll engine. Again, guys, even in the rules it says Flash is a finicky mistress. They've had this stuff happen before. We're not changing the rules now. You just have to deal with Flash being a complete pain in the ass like this. It's the same thing with the loading screens. We don't make the other people wait for the exact amount of time that somebody was on a loading screen. It's just Flash. Yep, everybody's got that same chance for the dumb glitches, so there you go. Yeah, we've seen a couple rooms where it spawns you in, like, was it Tornus had no bombs in one of his, like, you know those rooms that have, like, give or take, like, 5 to 7 bombs in them? Yeah, you can get bombs, but if it spawns you on the wrong side of the room and you don't have any in the first place, and that was the only way for Tornus to get through his floor, he was stuck. Same thing with Logcat. Without flying or any bombs, he got stuck on the opposite side of the room and no chance to get in there. So he had to reset one of his runs in the depths as well as Tornus. So we've had a lot of people get screwed over by a lot of really stupid glitches, but that's Flash. And on that note, as we got Robo Baby for Diana, let's also get a Judgy Please really quick. She's got plenty of money. There ought to be something out of here. Oh, lo and behold, how about a little bit of health up? So Judgy, thank you. Yeah, random troll generator. It's exactly what this game is, too. So Diana's going to be looking for her 2 back-to-back boss fights, and again, she'll keep making her way along the outskirts of this, and hopefully in that next room up, that ought to continue somewhere off to the left and give her one of those boss fights. Yep, same thing. Ever had a buttless carrying queen? Pray to God you have bombs, because otherwise you ain't killing her. And there's buttless chubs. It could happen in theory, so... In fact, I believe it has happened, so it's a matter of time. It'll happen again. That's just the beauty of Flash. It is a glitchy mistress. How about Pride? Have we seen Pride tonight? I think we have. Might be Super Pride that we... no, actually, we saw Super Pride. We haven't seen regular Pride yet, so we're cutting through all those deadly sins on the mini-boss fights. Just a few more. There's a Hierophant card again. 2 Soul Hearts spawning for Trainwreck. Freaking spider bite. By the way, for those that don't know, spider bite, really cool item, really bad thing to have on an eyelid. In real life, that is. I'm just saying, it freaking hurts. And it is blurry as hell out of my left eye, which is real fun, so bear with me if I can't really see half the time. I may be a little bit preoccupied trying to get rid of this thing. Alright, so moving on in for, almost called it Teratoma. How about Fistula is the actual name of this item? Or of this boss. Ooh, that's not a half bad find, and Diana should be able to dodge out of the way, indeed she is. Small rock will give her a damage increase, a fire rate increase, and drop her movement speed down slightly, but again, you see she's doing plenty of extra damage here. Oh god, Invisible War? No thanks. I just, you know what? Reset. Like, nope, don't even care to try to get through this one. Don't care how good I'd feel about it. Reset. Not fighting that. No, thank you. On that note, also forgot to mention Little Steven following around, Little Steve, I should say, following around TrainwreckJP is going to shoot out those purple homing tears, so I'm sure Diana would be happy to have those herself. She loves purple, by the way. Which is kind of funny that I didn't put her on the Minnesota Vikings, but that would have really overloaded the NFC North with a bunch of people that, like, it would have been straight up obvious that I didn't just, like, you know, randomly put them places so much as, like, oh, let's make these matchups 10 times a year. So it would have looked real cheesy to put, like, her, Ataku, and Gambit in the same division. Ooh, speaking of Mom's Bra, let's duel up these runs once again, as Trainwreck's also found Mom's Bra here. And Diana working through this Gertie fight. There you go, a little bit more health up, and she'll be moving on down to her depths. It's funny you say that the method for, like, you know, dealing with pain is actually giving yourself other pain to forget about the first bit that you had. So it's kind of funny that, long story short, I came into the nurse's office one day at school because I literally had whiplash like nobody's business from a car wreck. I got in on the way to school, which sucked that I had to go to school afterwards. We'll get back to this. Spirit of the Night, so where's Lockhat with that Spirit of the Hype? Because it's going to happen in a second or two. Flying in Spectral Tears for the cost of 2 hearts on Trainwreck's build. And he'll be on down to the caves too, where he immediately gets Infestation. If he is to get hit, that's going to spawn a couple, if not just at least one, for until the end attack fly for him. Diana in her second to last item room, yet another follower, Demon Baby. Anything that gets close, it'll shoot out pretty decently damaging red tears. And there you start seeing him. There he is. Hey, what's up, Log? Figured you'd be awake by now. I may have watched you play all the way through Infinite. Just saying. Well, not like he didn't know I was talking. Either way, though, like I was saying, go back to the story. So I got really bad whiplash from that car accident that I was in. Went into the nurse's office, and I'm like, look, I need some ice or something. Like, well, you know, why don't you just go home? Like, all right, I guess call up my dad. Sure, whatever. I'm not going to bitch about that. So she calls up my dad, and, you know, she's like, oh, yeah, you know, your son's in the, you know, the nurse's office. He really hurts after that, you know, that accident. Like, his left side's really hurting him, because I got hit on the left side. And, you know, so all of a sudden, she just has this, like, what the look on her face, and, like, didn't say anything, but just turned and looked at me like she was scared out of her mind. And I'm just sitting there like, what the hell is going on? She gets off the phone with my dad and immediately goes, has your dad ever hit you? And I just started laughing. I go, what did he suggest? And I literally, with that, I go, what did he say? She goes, well, he suggested that I smack you upside the right side of your head to even out the pain. And I just started dying laughing, and I'm like, no, he's never done anything like that. That's his stupid smart assery. Don't bother. That's my dad being an idiot and talking to a school nurse like that. So that's my dad being a moron. And she just starts laughing like, okay, thank God. I'm like, no, he's being stupid, but can I go home? Funny you say that. It just brought that story to mind. Figured I'd share. Anyways, with no key, Trainwreck's going to pass on that item room for the time being, at least here on Depths 1. He's making up some real good time. Diana's on Depths 2, already has her item room, and again, with that bum friend in tow, any coins that show up in her rooms, that bum friend's going to try to pick up and be kind of like a judgy and spit out things like hearts, coins, maybe cards. Coins. It ain't spitting out coins. The Book of Sin might. That's one of any type of random item. Thank you, Red Heart. Now the question is, that Book of BOILeR would have been time and a half damage multiplier, but just like you see, that bra is going to be taken on. Wow, really? Sloth and Super Sloth? Goodbye, Sloth, as we got the High Priestess card. Ooh, thank you, Hierophant. 2 more soul hearts for Diana. Yeah, thanks, Dad. Like, that isn't getting us red flagged or anything by the school. Like, good job. Anyways, there's Bob's Curse showing up on Trainwreck's side. A one-time, or excuse me, that's not a one-time throwing poison bomb. That's poison damage added to all your bombs and 5 free ones. So he's back up to 7 now. Well, now to 7 because he just used 1. And, ooh, into his second to last item room, gonna grab the wafer. Now this means that down in the womb, anything normally would hit you for 1 full heart of damage, as would any champion level mob, or Mom's Foot herself. Again, not the enemies in there, but Mom herself would hit you for a full heart of damage. With the wafer, you're taking half damage on everything, so this could work out nicely, especially on a low health build. That makes Trainwreck a lot tougher to kill later on. Nope, we've actually fought Super Gluttony. Actually, I take it back. We've got Edmund and Florian have been taken care of, but Super Gluttony is the only one I believe that has not shown up so far. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Super Gluttony is the last one remaining that we haven't seen mini-boss-wise. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've seen damn near everything else, if not. Alright, where's that boss fight on Trainwreck's? Well, we do have a curse room again. It's going to be kind of hard for him to get in and out. He'll take only half a damage, but I wouldn't want to put myself in that situation, honestly. Could be a really good item, but do you want to risk that? Ooh, he almost did on accident just by flying in there. And there's that boss fight we were talking about, so he'll probably hang over one of these openings here. Ah, good point. I don't think we've seen Super Envy yet. Envy, yes. Super Envy, no. So, Super Envy and Super Gluttony. Good point. And speaking of boss fights, trying to keep that full floor advantage here is PrincezzxDiana. She grabs herself a little bit of a heal. That 2 hearts will double up, and you see actually full healer in this case. But it'll double up the amount of hearts you have fill in your red heart containers. And she'll be on into her Mom's Foot fight, where it's Gray Mom in this case. So Train gonna head back real quick and grab this heart on his map and do the same thing, except be 1 floor behind, so we'll see who his boss fight is momentarily. Alright, more pills on Diana's side. She's probably going to pass those, and indeed she will. She'll keep that cancer for the double fire rate, and move on down to the womb. So 2 floors left to clear, no item rooms, no stores on them. And again, everything will hit her for a full heart of damage. Wow, I can't say that. Speaking of war, thankfully this one's visible for Trainwreck. He's going to freeze it in place here and start doing damage. Yeah, it's kind of scary how well lined up that music was, isn't it, Phoenix? That happens from time to time, and I swear to God, I did not do that myself. That's just the way, and I'm not even touching that playlist. But it's the way that that playlist is lined up at the moment. It's just sheer dumb luck when it happens. But it happens all the freaking time. It's so weird. Alright, so off of his horse, war really not that scary unless you don't have speed. You're gonna see a poison bomb, probably gonna be the last little bit of damage. There's that full heal for Train, and that 1 cube of meat. So he'll finally have an orbital blocking shots for him. And again, he'll be on down to the depths too, so Curse of the Lost adding extra rooms onto this floor. Ooh, and actually taking all that damage in one room, Trainwreck down, giving Diana a huge time advantage here. I'll just scroll down on the main page. You see the schedule on there. And speaking of envy, we're halfway there, so we got regular envy for about the, I don't know, 7th or 8th time today. And you can ask Tornus where the other ones came from, because all of those were in his race. Wow, did we see this guy a lot. And using that strength card, though, gonna melt right on through envy here is Diana. No, I'm not using a voice modifier. Alright, reset on the virus there for Trainwreck. Ow, that hurt like hell, too. That was my ankle, by the way, if you can hear those cracks. But again, Train gonna look for something, hopefully with some damage up on it. Kind of. Mom's Eye, not the greatest thing. That would fire out the back of your head every now and then. Ups your tear rate just slightly, too. Wow, no luck here. Curse of the Labyrinth, no thanks. You'd have 2 locked item rooms, so definitely not worth it, as opposed to the freebie that you get here. Alright, Diana again holding on to a sun card. She'll wait for the second floor with this. Looks like she's going to bomb out some of these rocks as well to get to that heart. There is also a chance, keep in mind, that any red rock in the womb can actually be an item rock for you, so always a good choice to try. Excuse me again. So again, that sun card going to give her a full map reveal. Also going to give her a full red heart heal and damage everything in the room for a considerable amount as well. Thank you very much, Kate. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, there we go. Harlequin baby. Something with some damage up on it, finally. But yeah, of all people, actually 2 of our racers can vouch for it. I know Full Metal Gambit and PokeDude have both met me in real life, so they can vouch. For that matter, if you really don't trust them, King Foom can do the same thing on Destructoid, because I met him too, so he can vouch. But no, I'm not doing anything. But thank you for the compliment, I appreciate it. Ooh, how about an easy boss fight, Blast Assist? Which, here's the fun part. If they're jumping, when you actually freeze them, this gets to be a little fun. So notice there you actually saw the splits going on. That's where it gets a lot of fun. If you freeze Blast Assist at a very odd time, it gets a little more, we'll call it entertaining, I guess, more so than anything. Yeah, Malik can vouch. There you go. My cat can vouch. We've seen the bra do a lot of glitch out effects to a lot of enemies this year. Aha! Here we go, guys. So let me show you something real quick. Look at Diana's map as she used that sun card. Again, I may have waited till the next room just to see, because you're going to insta-kill it anyways. So you might as well maybe hope that you get an insta-kill on a room, especially like this. I hate these things. But either way, like I was saying, you see that secret room right there. Normally, we'd be doing moon strats to try and get through here. She could still skip over 1 room in the process of doing this, and she may do so. But again, not going to be all that incredibly effective. What will help is this arcade. That's pretty dang well timed. So let's see, how about some health back out of there? No, just 1 penny. Jeez, that was cheap. I don't think I've ever seen it only dish out 1 penny. Yep, I hang out with quite a few of the guys from Destructoid. I freaking love them. No, Destructoid's an awesome community, man. Those guys rock. King Foom especially, man. I love that dude. And again, Poke's in the league, so enough said there. Got tons of them modding in my chat, and for example, so Avatag, enough said. I freaking love them. But yeah, we all met up, was it last summer? Jeez, I can't even remember. Yeah, it must have been last summer now. Jeez. Or last winter, I should say, because it was snowing while they were here. Either way, on into another god room, and again, this time, finally at least, not the Bible, but was the same item, basically, that Train's been rerolling Bibles into all night. So, the scapular once again. And can we get any sort of red hearts on Diana's side? Alright, money's something. Ooh. Wow, decisions there. Do you take the extra fire rate or the extra damage? That's pretty good fire rate. I'd take the damage. I would be taking the damage with the curved horn right there. That's about +2 damage under tiers. But at any point, this 3-card Monty can dish out a red heart. She'd be very, very, very glad for that. Oh, I love Escapist, heck yes. Alright, so let's see. Still no key. Is that going to happen to be a secret room? No such luck, so Train going to have to find a key to get into that secret room. Or into his item room, excuse me. Wow, keys are unnecessary, game. She wants hearts. Hearts would be good. Oh, God. Okay, so there's one of the issues that... what the hell? Alright, bum friends, stay away from that. Thanks, bro. Oh, good, money. That's really, hopefully, gonna help with him. Come on, make up for the bombs that you just made her spend. Hey, half a heart. You did something, I guess. So let's see. Diana's gonna bomb on into that secret room. And make her way on over, so she will skip over one here. Ooh. Well, that couldn't be any better timed. How about a 1-up? So if Diana dies, you know what a 1-up does. Brings back to life with full red health. So who cares about that, all those, excuse me, all the wasted time, I should say. Not wasted, mind you, but all the time spent in that arcade. That's gonna help. Moon strats. And again, she can't bomb directly into the boss fight, so she does have to go this way, if you guys are wondering. We were asked that question on the Mythbusters show as well. But yeah, she does actually have to go this way. You're not allowed to bomb into this boss fight, sadly. It'd be nice. Yeah, she wound up skipping 2 rooms with it, so hey, it works. It's not nothing. Oh, and I think I left our 9K mode on for them there. Although it's actually kind of stopping those spam bots from time to time, so we'll leave it for now. It's at least working somewhat. Let's get another quick judgy please here. Oh my god! Really? Okay. Well, it's stabby time on Trainwreck's side. Holy crap. Wow, the knife off of Judgy. Are you kidding me? Well, so that's the thing, guys. But he's gonna move on into his Caves 1 boss fight, which will be Chad. He'll get Little Chad, which every couple rooms will spawn half a red heart for him. Now, the problem is, Diana's almost done with her mom's heart fight here. It's still at 2.5 hearts. So looking to tie this up in 1 apiece, and very close to doing so. So again, is that too little too late on that? Oh, so kind Judgy Beggar. Like, my goodness, guys. A knife. That doesn't happen. I mean, just, and it happens now of all times. That's evil. This game is evil. I'm telling you guys, it's evil. It's a stab party. Oh yeah. But on that note, there you see, Diana takes out Mom's heart. As soon as that light up to, up to the cathedral, up to Shale. Let's try that again. The light up to the cathedral and the way down to Shale up here, you got yourself that win. So 1-1 tie here. And again, wow, on that knife. But, it was there. The knife on the Judgy. And just, So Train gonna have to reset that one, sadly, and it hurts to reset knife runs, but we're gonna get both of the racers reset. We have another Game 3 coming up here, guys. So like you see, mind you, it was a little late on the pickup, but the knife isn't always GG. That's proof right there, because they control you sometimes. So, like I said, we're gonna get them both reset. Give us about 2 minutes here. This time, I swear to God, I will not run 3 on you. So 2 minutes worth of ads coming at you. We're gonna get them both reset. Diana's probably gonna run ads herself. Let me get you a link in there. Tell her good job on that win, and again, wish both of them good luck on the next round, because whoever wins that will be your 2-1 winner. We'll be right back with round 3. Hang tight, guys. Alright, we're back and we got round number 3 just about to begin here, so let me flip this back on over. Wow, interesting starting room on Train's side. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have something attached to it, because he had 2 minutes to reset there, which it's perfectly legal. You guys can reset as many times as you want looking for that room. But again, looks like he's just going to be happy enough and move right on along. But again, we'll have round 3 starting up here between TrainwreckJP on the left and PrincezzxDiana on the right. We're looking to see who's your 2-1 winner. Trainwreck looking for that 9th victory of the season. And let me make sure that I do not misquote this, because I get the feeling that I'm going to. Diana looking for her 6th win of the year to make herself 1 game closer to the 500 mark. She could move up to 6-7. So again, she just won the last round, and again, Train had to reset a knife run, which just had to hurt. So let's see, we're going to start off here, and again, best of luck to you both. Ooh, look at this. How about a Joker card right off the bat would take you into your Devil Dealer God Room, which again, one doesn't exist on this first floor unless you can teleport into it. Ooh, kind of surprised that she took that route. And I'm actually really surprised that she bombed out of here. I would have teleported out of one of those 2 rooms into that Joker deal. Yeah, that's either a Devil Deal or a God Room on the other side, and on the first floor, you don't get one of those automatically unless you can teleport into it somehow. Yeah, let's see, book us in, not that great. That would have been 1 random type of item spawn on Trainwreck's run, so he'll reset that and try for something even better. There we go, weird. Why will my headset not rest on this? There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. Wow, weird. Sorry. Anyways, into a Gemini fight here. Diana gonna finish off. Oh my god, her first floor. That oh my god was based off of the item on the left side for Trainwreck, though, and that's trouble a-brewing. We got a nice little damage up with Polyphemus. Oh, that's the first floor item that any racer will take, so he's off and running. I guarantee this will not get reset. Whoa. That dime chime, too. So one... This is just one after another. What's in the next room? Want to just randomly drop some other cool item for him? Nope, half a heart. Okay, nothing cool anymore. On into his first boss fight, though. So again, both in the same room right now. And about a little bit of shot speed increase. That's actually a beautiful thing right now for Trainwreck. Also, that 2 of diamonds will double up the amount of money he has. There's that teleport by Diana. Ooh, thank you, the Pact. She was hoping for a little bit of health up in case there were 2 good items, by the way. So, taking the Pact out of there. Excuse me. Replaces both of the blue hearts, or excuse me, both of the red hearts that she spent with blue soul hearts instead. Ups her fire rate and her damage. And again, Train immediately finding his boss fight here on Basement 2 is going to worry about taking out the 2 Monstros here. Let's call them Monstro 2, but yeah, not quite. You thought another person donated. Sorry, not what I meant. Not what I meant. Ooh, how about some health up in that immediate God Room as well for Trainwreck, so free item. Ooh, the Dead Dove. So again, Spirit of the Fraud, mind you, but again, Spirit of the Night. God damn it, Logcat, see what you've done to me? Anyways, that's going to give him flying and spectral tier ability. That's the god version of Spirit of the Night. So this will help considerably. You'll see he'll hang out over a rock here, and now he can fire through those with those spectral shots that he has. Also, wow, really? Might as well take it. It gives you another health up, but geez, how about both of the holy flying items in the same floor? He now also has the Holy Grail. Wow. That's a pretty holy floor. Like, holy God, that's a heck of a floor, to quote it better, but wow. That's, yeah. It's a dead fraud. And there's his item room, so let's see what else we can get here. This has almost got to be a god item at this point, at the rate this is going. But again, Diana going to move on down to Caves 1 with that time advantage. Ooh, that's not a god item. Razor Blade would up your damage in the room every time that you use that. And again, it's about a 1.5 damage multiplier, give or take, every time that you hit that space use item, but it damages you to do it. And again, Train, having already finished off this boss fight, is going to move right on down to his Caves 1. And Diana, speaking of boss fights, just came across hers on the other side of what's still a locked... Oh, really, game? Of still a locked item room, which, again, she can't get into because that key spawned in an inaccessible area for her because she doesn't have flying. Train's got flying twice over, though, so the game's really just rubbing it in. Yeah, we've had really close games all day, actually. Like, we've had some really good ones. Alright, finally a little bit of health back, so second health container for Diana, and she's going to move on without that item room because, again, no key to get into it. So moving on down to the caves, too. Again, slight time advantage for her at the moment. Although, I would definitely say build advantage on Trainwreck's side, being able to fly with Spectral ability on his tiers, and that damage up from Polyphemus. And how about this? So that 2 of diamonds, so 22 cents after he doubles up the 11 he had. Trainwreck up to 22, spends 15 on that treasure map, and he'll be able to make pretty educated guesses as to where his special rooms are. And like you see here, ooh, he does get 2 bombs. Trainwreck's gonna, without a key, be able to get into this item room in a second here. Although with the key, the heck with it. Might as well just do that and save the bombs. So the peep are gonna shoot out one of his eyeballs. And again, you'll see that flying around the room. That'll damage anything it comes in contact with. And I was going to say, with only one way left it could possibly be, there's going to be the boss fight attached here. So, both looking at boss fights. Diana 1 floor ahead at the moment. Again, no item room yet for this floor, though. And again, speaking of items, how about a guaranteed Devil Deal item for free at the end of this that will spawn for Trainwreck after he takes out the Fallen? Oh, excuse me. Oh, and speaking of the Fallen, how about 2 of them? Sure. Why not? So both are going to get Devil Deal items at the end of this boss fight. Holy crap. These have been, like, literally a lot of the same things showing up today. This is why I love random numbers. That time for Poly Knife Brimstone combo? Yeah. Brimstone and... oh, God, how about that? So, it finally happened where, thank God, Train wasn't standing right there. Got to reroll that, got the mark out of this. Let's see, which way is he gonna head? Ooh, Guppy's head for Diana, so good replacement for her card deck. Oh my God! Well, that's gotta be done, I think. Oh, yep, there we go. She's got to. So, losing one of those lives, we have full Guppy achieved over on the right side for Diana. And there you go, she's gonna use up the 1 red heart container she had with Guppy's paw this time. Turn it into 3 blue hearts, and has 3 hearts for this 1 life here, so let's see how long she can hold out with those for. Full Guppy gives you flying ability, which we were talking about before. Also shoots out a lot of those friends till the end flies. You see she has 5 circling her already. It's only going to get better because she also has Guppy's head for even more of them, so this is going to get interesting. And again, she does have the time advantage already. It's now a matter of those 8 lives that she has left, if she can hang on and actually keep those. Yeah, who needs hearts when you got the mulligan times about 100? Alright, so a library as well. No key to get into it, though, so most likely... ooh, nice shot. Nice making that actually shoot there by Diana. Again, finding another dead end, though. We got Trainwreck finding his Caves 2 boss, ripping on through Pestilence here. And again, he's also holding onto a Sun card, so lots of time save coming up on his as well. So he's going to get a full map reveal, full heal, and damage to everything in the room. Grabbing himself that 1 cube of meat, though, he's going to be moving on down to his depths. So Necropolis 1 on both sides. Both have expansion versions of this floor. And again, keep in mind, Diana really with that time advantage because of that Emperor card that she has. So that's going to teleport you directly to a boss fight. I was going to say maybe she doesn't see that item rock, but yes, she does. There's another soul heart, up to 3.5 now. A little bit more breathing room. And again, still just holding out for a key. At this point, I'm sure she'd be happy with her boss fight alone. See, Hermit card would be a teleport directly into your store. Trainwreck will leave that behind. Look at that. Make his way with a very educated guess directly towards his boss fight. So now, this is kind of time advantage to him. So again, these are 2 really good builds going on here too. But oh God, that run under the bloat. This guy's a little bit of a troll. Ooh, that's an interesting pickup now for Diana. She's going to fire out 4 shots from time to time. You see him going out in that cross pattern. And again, don't know that that's going to actually add on more flies, but hey, there's that chance, right? Alright, maybe 1 more room to clear. There we go. There's that boss fight she was looking for. And God, look at all these attack flies. This is just a filthy build. I love having Guppy. Such a great combination of things. Alright, couple more tiers for Trainwreck to lay down here, and he'll be just about done with the bloat. We got Mr. Cool Loki on the right side for Diana, and again, we are in the exact same room right now. Notice the damage differential, and keep in mind, Trainwreck has Polyphemus. So I'm just saying, notice the damage differential. That's how overpowered Guppy is. Ooh, Stars card, direct teleport into an item room. Not as good as that Emperor card to the boss fight, though. And Diana definitely going to take that red patch if she gets hit. Random chance that she gets a little bit more damage added onto her tiers, and thusly those attack flies as well, because those will multiply your tier damage. And there's the split link again. Thank you all very much. That'll get you into both Trainwreck and Princess Diana's channels side by side. So definitely give these two the support. Wish them both good luck here. Again, Diana just going to Emperor card directly on in. Ooh, she was actually kind of going the wrong way, it seems. So that might have worked out. Well, maybe. That might have connected to the top, but I don't really think... maybe, I don't know. That's tough to tell. Because I wasn't paying attention to the room she was in. So assuming that was a dead end, she teleported into her boss fight one way or the other and is already ripping through Mom's foot. And just about done. So again, especially in this fight, that Loki's Horns can help you immensely if you have good fire rate. And there you see it doing some work. So a little bit of health up to 1 red heart now. Gonna leave that Polaroid behind. I don't really blame her here. So I would take that extra health and just move right on along with what she has. This is a ridiculously powerful build. Right in the cankles. Jeez. Isaac, my cankles. All these locked chests and no more keys for Diana. Jeez Louise, game. Ooh, and yet another curse room. She doesn't really need any of the Guppy items, though, so my guess would be she'll, no pun intended, fly right past that. And again, okay, there was pun intended. All those flies are just trying to find a home in an enemy and having such tough luck doing it. Wow, she was just melting stuff. Alright, so about that Empress card, it'll be, well, if you wanted, it would have been the Horror Babylon effect for 1 room on Trainwreck's side, but again, I'll leave it behind in favor of the Sun card for the full map reveal. Again, he's not had luck so far, but he knows he's headed the right way now to both item room and boss fight. It's a matter of which you get to first, and one's going to be attached to the next room. My guess would be item room. It only makes sense. Yeah, let's be honest. The puns are always intended. Welcome to my channel. And lo and behold, there's that item room I was talking about. Yeah, that's interesting. Liberty Cap. Now, that can give you a random mushroom effect every room you're in, and believe it or not, also has the compass as one of its effects that it can give you. So, very, very useful item there. And again, that room, I believe she got the damage up mushroom, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't really tell, I didn't look at her health in time. But again, you get the magic mush for all stats increased, you can get the damage up and health up mushroom, you get mini mush. For some reason, the compass is part of that. Like I said, I don't get it, but I love it. So maybe as Diana walks into her room, we wind up seeing her compass reveal. Fun intended. Alright, speaking of boss fights, Trainwreck coming across his mom's foot finally. And again, Grey Mom, nothing too scary about her. That's base version of Mom that we all fought back in the regular vanilla version of this game. You know, the oh-so-not-as-scary vanilla version. Believe me, playing that by comparison to Wrath of the Lamb would probably be easy at this point. And speaking of boss fights, there it is on Diana's side. There you see Minimush gave her a little bit of speed increase, also range increase on her shots, and you can see she is very tiny, moving around very quickly. And let's see how quickly she can melt through Conquest. Usually not a bro. This time, not so scary. Because you could just literally hang out over that rock, hope he doesn't charge at you, and look at these flies just ripping through damage-wise. And again, Train finishing off Mom's foot, gonna get Jesus Juice. Again, mismarked. That is damage up and range up, believe it or not. So no tier rate increase on that. And it's a very slight damage up, by the way. And I do mean very slight. But again, moving on to his Womb 1, we got, excuse me, he's holding on to that Sun card still, so he'll still see his full map reveal at some point, including that Compass effect. Diana moving on to her Womb 2, though, so Train has a lot of time to make up, and ooh, good thing he used that now, because that wasn't the right way that he chose. So he'll make his way beelining on over to this fight. Wow. So Diana, on the other hand, immediately finds her mom's heart fight. And again, she'll spend a little bit of time. Let's get a judgy please real quick. That's enough of it. So she'll be moving on in. And again, really, really quickly looking to finish off mom's heart here in a 2-to-1 possibly. That internal comp is paying off. Casper loaning it out yet again. You've got to be filthy rich, bro. Look at that damage. Those flies just melting through stuff. Even if you have base tier damage, those flies are immensely helpful for you. Like, every time, those will just be immensely, immensely beautiful damage dealers. And there's that boss fight we said as Train made his way on over. He basically had to use the Sun card at that point and see where he was headed. Ah, did you get the Liberty Cap Compass? I didn't even notice it in that room, so that would explain it. Didn't even see it. But again, that last little bit of damage, one more fly in the room, and again, it's not going to matter because that attack fly is going to do him off anyways. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-to-1 victory, her 6th of the season, and Princess Diana, your victor here this evening. So very nicely done, Diana.